So as we know, the landscape for business has completely been turned upside down and inside out and is changing at such a rapid pace right now that the things that we thought were how we had to navigate our organizations, how we had to navigate our teams, how we actually get to lead have imploded. And we are left with this blank canvas of how we get to co-create new possibilities and new ways to show up in leadership, in our development, in the way that we're navigating difficult conversations, courageous conversations, the way that we're creating psychological, mental, emotional, physical, cultural safety in our organizations and communities. And so the demands on leaders right now is at an all-time high. The issues they are feeling faced with, the issues that as CEOs and owners and executives, business owners, that you are faced with on a daily basis continue to compound and are in a completely different realm than what we've ever experienced before. And so now more than ever, we need an opportunity where leaders can come to the table together, where they can engage in safe spaces and be fully seen to really vet through and discuss the challenges that they're facing in a way that allows them to deeply process those issues, to explore new ways of leading, new ways of going to business, new ways of creating growth within their company, within their communities. And we need more ways to collaborate, connect, and really engage together. And so as we say, as that's happening right now, I am feeling even more called to step in and work with those leaders who see the opportunity in what we can expand in terms of possibilities. And so many leaders I hear keep expressing this idea of going back to what normal may have looked like, to what was before, when actually there's a huge opportunity before us that says we get to create something new. So if you imagine having that blank canvas, having that space where we get to throw ideas against the walls, things that we always thought were never possible, that through the last couple of years, we've realized absolutely are possible. What would that look like to then create moving forward, opportunities to lead at a higher level, opportunities to engage more personally and more profoundly in our organizations, opportunities to truly inspire, to influence and impact from a place of really leading from love, with love, from a place of really being able to make it about our people first, to grow opportunities for more sustainable success, for opportunities to create more fulfillment, more joy, more peace, more balance in our lives. What would that look like? And so I'm finding, and we're finding, that so many leaders are realizing the power of coming together with like-minded individuals, coming together with their peers who are faced with similar challenges, faced with the same level of issues, where being able to, one, just vent and be able to vet that out and be able to come to the table vulnerably and openly, not feeling like you have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders or that you have to go at it alone, but being able to sit around a group of people who can help you think differently, help you explore new possibilities, help challenge the questions that you're asking in a way that not only elevates your level of leadership, it elevates the way you get to support and grow your people as well. And so one of the things I'm excited about, one of the decisions I've recently made, is that I am now partnering with Vistage so that I can expand and create an extension of what I'm already doing and how I work with executives, CEOs, and business owners in terms of stepping into that new space. And now what happens is I have another vehicle. I have a way to support these peer CEO advisory groups. I have a way to bring those leaders to the table in a way that feels safe, that feels open, where they can be fully seen, heard, and valued, so that the real conversation can be had, so that we can lean into meaningful discussions and engage in a way that's looking for new possibilities, looking for new solutions. And so I say that because I feel more than However, now is the time where we need to lean in. We need to lean in and really think about the power of what we get when we are surrounding ourselves with peers who are playing at the same level, when we are creating opportunities for deeper relationships, deeper connections, and higher levels of collaboration. When we realize that we don't have to go at this alone, and we change the equation when we come to the table with others who can challenge us, support us, and see us in our fullness, in our authenticity, in our capacity as leaders. We change the equation so that it stops being a 1 + 1 = 2 equation, and it actually becomes a 1 + 1 = 20. And so we think about how to achieve exponential explosive growth. It's about rethinking how we are leaning in and investing in ourselves and investing in spaces that allow us to come to the table to explore more. And so with that, I want to offer you an opportunity that if you are one of those leaders, if you are someone who is running a high-performing organization, you are on the throes of more growth in your industry, in your business, in your company, and you realize the challenges and the issues that are happening, occurring both personally and professionally, and you see the value of being able to invest in a space where you can come to the table with peer, like-minded CEOs, executives, and business owners who understand the issues you're facing, the challenges of what this new landscape, what this new arena looks like, then I invite you to message me so that we can have a conversation about what that looks like. Imagine for a moment putting yourself in a space, in a non-compete environment, where you can show up not as the CEO, but as a real person with real issues, who's imperfect, who has an opportunity to fully be seen, to be heard, and to be given opportunity to think more expansively, to think about things, because oftentimes, remember, we can't see the forest when we're in the middle cutting down the trees. And so when we are so caught up in what's happening right now, oftentimes it doesn't give us the opportunity to vision out what's possible moving forward. And so when you can get a balance of that peer advisory group, you can get executive level coaching for you directly, and you can get access to tools and resources from top leaders, trainers, and experts that help bring new strategies, new thinking to the table. Imagine what that would be worth to you in your organization. So if that is something that is compelling to you, if that is something that you're like, yeah, I'd like to know more, then let's have a conversation. Let's explore if there's a mutual fit, if there's a mutual interest, and if this is the right next level for you. With that, this is Candy. I am always here looking for more ways to create that impact that's so needed, that opportunity to create safe containers and spaces to help leaders excel in how they lead, leading at a bigger level. So this is all about helping leaders be better leaders and get explosive results for themselves, for their business, for their teams, for their people. And this is truly a way to help you lead your living legacy. So with that, I hope I hear from you. I wanted to just give you an update of what's moving, what's shaking, as I see this as such an expanded extension around how I already get to serve the leaders I work with. This just gives me a way to do that here in Austin as well, with local CEOs, as a way to really engage and dig in. So I am super excited. I know for some of you, this is the next. And so I welcome and invite that conversation. With that, I will talk to you soon. Please let me know if you have questions. Otherwise, if this speaks to you, just reach out and let's have a conversation.